Is your church feeding you life or feeding you death?
Shalom, shalom. Hope everybody had a blessed week so far. Want to dip into this thing with Israel. Is they feeding life or is they feeding death?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we as a peoples, we seek fame first. You know, a lot of people that don't was seeking fame was destroyed by fame.
That's right.
You know, be careful what you seek. You have a lot of groups that's out here feeding death, all for the vainglory of man.
That's right.
They're not doing it for the Lord because, you know, when you're doing the work for the Lord, you don't put these things in front of you.
That's right.
You know, you focus on the kingdom.
That's right.
We should be focused on the kingdom, the finish line.
That's right.
Some of us want fame, and we do anything for it.
Right.
Some of us go cuckoo for fame.
Right. Right.
Sell their soul. And it's about caring about each other, about bringing each other back because we was built on hate.
Right.
Now we building our nation back with love and bringing them back to care about each other because outside these doors, people don't care about each other.
That's right. That's right.
Care about self.
That's right.
So we're going to get it started out with Mark 7:1.
St. Mark, chapter 7, verse 1. Then came together unto him the Pharisees and certain of the scribes, which came from Jerusalem.
See, these people come out of our nation too. They here today. Where you think they at? You thinking they not back here today? Pharisee or scribe is a tyrant, man. He's not about Christ's business. They're about being seen of men.
That's right.
And a lot of us, we don't really recognize these things. We don't care. Give me Luke 5:15. We don't care about the Lord's business, man. We care about our business. You have to care about the Lord's business, man, to get to this kingdom.
That's right.
It's nothing that's more important, man. We waking up now, knowing who we are, knowing where we come from, knowing our past, knowing what's got us here, knowing what's going to take for us to never repeat. Read that out.
St. Luke, chapter 5, verse 15. But so much the more went there a fame abroad of him.
See, there was a rumor, a public report, Read.
And great multitudes came together to hear.
They came together to hear the word of Christ. That's what they was doing. So much of our people, they get caught up on miracles, man.
Right.
They got to see something, and that what destroys our people. Right. We focus on our number one focus in the truth is Esau, miracles, vainglory.
That's right. That's right.
It's not about Christ.
That's right.
We're here to exhort Christ, so the people should know who to follow. Read that out.
And to be healed by him.
And to be restored, man. To be restored back in a sound mind. Read.
Of their infirmities.
Man, their personal failings, man, what they going through, what they dealing with in life. We're here to heal these things, man. How we going to heal them? We have to heal them with the word through Christ. We can't do it on our own. Don't you got different agency that you don't went to that never did nothing, double AA and all these other organizations? That's right. Only somebody can heal you from your illness is Christ.
That's right.
Read,
And he withdrew himself into the wilderness and prayed.
And what?
And prayed.
And prayed, man. Read.
And it came to pass on a certain day, as he was teaching.
He was what?
He was teaching.
He was teaching, man. He was teaching. Read.
That there were Pharisees.
There was who?
Pharisees.
See, this is what y'all don't understand, man. There's Pharisees amongst us.
That's right.
Y'all thinking that they're dead and gone. They right here today, man. And let me tell you something. The enemy is pushing the Pharisees.
Right.
They keep them on top to keep drawing the sheep, man, to destroy the sheep. And that's what these sheep, they don't like, man. They don't like when you touch on their sins, because coming to that table is not hard to do, is it? Because when you understand, we trying to get out of here. What are they trying to do? They trying to stay here and grow into their fame. Just like I seen this week, a certain brother, comedian, man, Israel pumping him like he out here on these corners or something. They pumping him like, and that's what you can tell they sick, man. When you start seeing them do sick things, you know our people sick. Right. This man ain't proved himself or nothing, but our people rush for it, man. They go to it. Read,
and doctors of the law.
And what?
And doctors of the law.
And teachers, man. Teachers, get that in Luke 2:46 right quick. Doctors of the law, man. That's what we are here to do, man. Doctors of the law. That's right. Christ came teaching. That's what's going to heal our people. That's right. Read this,
St. Luke chapter 2, verse 46. And it came to pass that after 3 days, they found him in the temple.
They found him in the temple, read.
Sitting in the midst of the doctors.
He was sitting in the midst of these elders, man. We are the doctors. How we going to heal our people if they don't want to come?
That's right.
They sit at home, man. They make all kind of excuses of why they can't come in. You got to come in, man. I'll tell you something. You need counseling? We got it.
That's right.
You need someone to talk to? We here.
That's right.
You need someone to show you real love? We here.
That's right.
But see, people don't want this, man. That's why you see them out there with that hate in their system, man. Our people got hate in their system. They need that golden glove. That golden glove, it'll be worn out by the first hour. Right. That glove will be wore out, man, because it's just too many of our people sick that were raised with hate. Read on, Doc.
Both hearing them and asking them questions.
Hearing them and asking them questions, what we do out there on them street corners. We're hearing them and we asking them questions, what we doing in here, man. We showing love to our people, but our people don't want to show love. And I'm going to tell you something too, man. One thing I'm learning too is that hate is for real out there, man.
That's right.
If you do something, man, let me tell you something. You do something good, they don't talk about it.
That's right.
But if you slip, man, they what you think they out there doing there? They out there waiting, boy. Waiting. And I'm going to tell you something, man. Don't run into a lion's den, man. You'll get mauled to death.
That's right.
Too many wanksters with fringes on, man. I just tell y'all the truth. A lot of people don't like that truth, man. Yeah. Some of them out there with that banana now, man. They mad now.
That's right.
See, I just tell them the truth. Like that old song, 0 in July. See, that's what's wrong with our people. They destroyed in the mind, man. But you thinking these people out there sick. Out there normal, they healthy, they good people, know they sick.
That's right.
When you leave out these doors, you dealing with sick people. But see, you come to, when you sick, you don't know. You don't come to think, hey man, the person that might be sitting in here might be sick. Especially if they talking negative.
Right.
Back over to Luke where we was, man. 5 and where we at? 16? We go to 17, 17.
St. Luke chapter 5, verse 17. And it came to pass on a certain day, as he was teaching, that there were Pharisees and doctors of the law sitting by,
read.
Which were come out of every town of Galilee.
See, we understand that, man, this word is spreading to everywhere. We getting calls from everywhere.
That's right.
People are calling us, man.
That's right.
And we're here to help them. That's what we're here to do, man. We're not here to lord over our people, man. We're here for them.
That's right.
We are representative of Christ.
That's right.
In the bodily flesh. Some of us, we can't look at each other like we Christ-like. Because the television teach you all week long, we niggas.
That's right.
See, that's all you can think about, man.
That's right.
Read up.
And Judea and Jerusalem. And the power of the Lord was present to heal them.
It was present to what?
To heal them.
Make them back whole again. Our peoples are walking dead sheep. Even in this truth, man. They destroyed. And nobody is out here trying to push this work like we are.
That's right.
Man, let me tell you something. This is a corporation, man. You have to be ran right. Some people, they don't like when things ran right, man. No, I don't like that, man. Get back to where it was when it was sick. People like to be around sick people.
That's right.
You think the penitentiary ain't full of sick people?
Bring it out.
You think the jail ain't full of sick people? You think the ghetto ain't full of sick people?
Right.
You think the world ain't full of sick people? They sick, man. Back to Mark 72. They sick. They don't understand. They don't understand. Read,
St. Mark, chapter 7, verse 2. And when they saw some of his disciples eat bread with defiled.
They seen some of his disciples eat bread with defiled, man. They seen some of his disciples, man. They look at them as unclean hands. They was looking at these disciples as unclean men under Christ. Because guess what? When you follow Christ, it's a breach in their tradition.
That's right. Right.
See, when you follow Christ, the Israelites don't like that.
That's right.
That's a problem with them, man, when you bringing out things that they can't comprehend, man. He said he's going to speak parables to all peoples. And all people, man, they don't like it, man.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you something. He said unwashing hands. He said it was unlearned men's.
Bring it out.
You know, and that's how our people deal with each other. And everybody want to choose who they, if they could, they'll have a comedian leading the nation.
That's right. Bring it out. That's right. Bring it out.
I'm just serious, man. Let me tell you something. Israel's sick. They don't want medicine, man. They sick. And I see them, they sick as hell, man. And I just shake my head at them. You get all these camps. Why you got all these camps? Because brothers want to be in an authoritarian position.
That's right.
Come on, man. Brother, you just a janitor at your job. How you gonna lead the corporation?
Bring it out.
Bring that out.
You never been nothing in this world, and all of a sudden you want to lead a nation?
Bring it out.
No fruits. We look at brothers' fruits, and man, they be rotten fruits.
That's right.
Sick, man. Sick, man. Read on up.
That is to say, with unwashed hands, they found fault.
See, they found fault, man, because it was a breach of their tradition, man. Every man was learning up under them. They was destroying our peoples.
Bring it out.
Anytime you don't follow the doctrine of man's, they're going to find fault in you.
That's right.
They can't see the good in you, man, because they in sin.
That's right.
Israel with fringes on are in sin, man.
That's right.
I'm telling y'all the truth. These brothers and sisters out here in sin, they don't even speak to each other.
Bring it out.
I got a call from a man telling me something about some camp, telling him about us that don't even know us.
That's right.
These same fake thugs, man, don't wear fringes, always beating their gums, man. Christ's gonna destroy these brothers soon.
That's right. That's right.
Because they don't have the fruit of the Spirit. Give me Ezekiel 3:1. Let me show you what Christ was doing. See, the thing is, we're going to follow Christ.
That's right.
You follow man, where you going to be at? Somewhere in the penitentiary somewhere? Man will lead you down the wrong road every time, man. You got to follow the Spirit of Christ. Read that,
Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest.
Eat that word, man. Eat that word. Christ was doing for the disciples, and the Pharisees got mad.
That's right.
Because they want you to follow man. And so let me tell you something, man. Be careful. Guard your spirit. You've been getting it all week long.
That's right.
Guard your spirit, man. There's some wicked brothers and sisters out here, man.
That's right.
And let me tell you something. They focus on Esau. They let you know something ain't right with them spiritually.
That's right.
Because let me tell you something. Most of the people you get into it would be your own kind. Look
That's
just
right.
like you.
That's right.
Bring it out.
The only time Esau mess with you when you're doing wrong, selling dope,
Bring it out.
riding around with dirty tags and
Bring
no
it out.
license.
Bring it out.
He don't come to your house, hey man, you've been doing good, we're gonna lock you up.
Bring it out.
Be your own kind, kick your door in and rob you and shoot you.
That's
man.
right.
Bring that out. Bring that out.
And let me tell you something, they get Esau just too much credit, don't they?
That's right. Bring it out.
The dumbest peoples on the planet, man, they give them all the credit in the world, man. Read on up.
Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel.
It's like eat this roll, man. Read this Bible. A lot of y'all don't like to read, man.
That's right.
It's like this. How you gonna have a relationship with the power, man, if you don't want to know who he is?
That's right.
How you gonna have a relationship? That's what communication in your house is about.
That's right.
Communication with your nation is about.
That's right.
You got to learn to communicate. Christ communicating with you when you're reading about it.
That's right.
Read on up.
So I opened my mouth.
Some of you don't like to open your mouth, man, unless this garbage coming out. Read.
And he caused me to eat that roll.
Eat that roll. Eat these scrolls, man. Read.
And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat.
Cause thy mind to eat, man. A lot of you don't like to eat, man. Eating that television 24/7.
Bring it out.
Watching that garbage TV, man.
That's right.
Read.
And fill thy bowels with this roll that I give you.
Fill thy mind, man. Constantly study. Read.
Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
Honey and sweetness, man. Learning who you are, where you descend from, how you gonna rule next. See, we don't think about how we gonna, can we rule a nation with all these wicked Israelites, man?
Bring it out.
There'll be so much trouble in the kingdom, man. They'd be breaking up. They'd be leaving the land where they were stationed at, man, because they mad at somebody.
Bring it out.
Weak broods, man, and wicked sisters. Read.
And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel.
He said, go speak unto the house of Israel. Read.
And speak with my words unto them.
He said, speak my words unto them. Read.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech.
That's all I need on there. Give me Ezekiel 4:13. Let me show you what they like to eat, man. Let me show you what Israel, that defile, man. Read that up.
Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
Under the unbelievers, man. They gonna eat that defiled bread, man. They love that defiled bread, don't they? That comedian put on a shirt with some Hebrew letters on it, man, and they went crazy, man. They don't made him an elder already in the truth. He don't even read the Bible yet, man. Sick of this, man. That's how they looking, man. They want to be in close proximity with these brothers, man, that are wicked as hell. They don't understand that these men don't have to go through that couch.
That's right.
A lot of brothers, they better hit that couch.
Bring it out.
And I'm not talking about taking a nap.
Bring it out.
It ain't fun, man. And they don't understand, man. Everybody that's got $1, man, that you see on that television, sold their soul.
That's right.
Everyone. And they love to eat that defiled bread, man. Read on.
Whither I will drive them.
Whether I would drive them, man. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, man. 1:11. Wisdom of Solomon 1:11. See, they love eating that defiled bread. Any bitter news, man, they looking for that bitter news, man. And let me tell you something, man. Some of these brothers, man, I just don't know. Let me tell you something, man. If you ain't never been out there, hey man, find me that song with 50 in it, Langston. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You ain't never seen chalk flying by your head, man.
That's right.
Bullets flying around you.
That's right.
Gun blasting.
That's right.
Langston's want to go to war, man.
That's right.
For what? For what? For what? Let me tell you something, man. I would just go to my grave and follow any of these wicked men.
That's right.
It's no use following an unrighteous man.
That's right.
You got it, I'll just play a little bit so they can hear it. You know what I'm saying? They put me in this song the other day. Brother speaking against the body, man. They don't understand, man. We turn into Huck around here, man.
That's right.
We flex with these scriptures when y'all coming and dealing with us, man.
That's right.
You got it up. Play a little bit. I want the hook, man. There you go, man. Hey, I'm sick of these wanksters, man, with fringes, man. That's enough, man. Sick of these wanksters with fringes on, man.
That's right.
I keep telling y'all, we're not the one to play with.
That's right.
You must don't see us out there in the corners, man.
That's right.
We're about Christ's business around here.
That's right.
Get it twisted, man.
Work it out.
Wanksters with fringes on, man. We love our brothers, but man, some of them just need that gold. Give me a little powder in the hand this time, man. See, I be feeling it sometimes. These wanksters get on my nerve.
Bring it out. Bring it out. That's right.
don't know how to live this, man. Read that,
The wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 11. Therefore, beware of murmuring.
See, let's say beware of murmuring, man. That lets you know that brothers and sisters are not reading the scriptures.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Read,
Which is unprofitable.
What?
Is unprofitable.
They thinking they gonna profit off they murmuring, man.
Bring it out.
Still murmuring today, man.
That's right.
Read.
And refrain your tongue from backbiting.
Backbiting, man. Backbiting. The works of their hands is wicked as hell, man.
Bring it out.
Read.
For there is no word so secret
Read on.
that shall go for naught. And the mouth that believeth slayeth the soul.
They what?
Slayeth the soul.
They slay souls, man.
Bring it out.
That's right.
They don't know who they in that ear. They are. That blood's on your hand, man.
Bring it out.
That, whenever you pulling these sheeps, man, that blood is on your hands.
That's right.
And they don't even think. That's because they don't read.
That's right.
So gangsters with fringes. Read up.
Seek not death in the error of your life.
It say, seek not death in the errors of your life. When you living a wrong lifestyle, it's death.
That's right. That's right.
See, out there in that world, we were selling drugs and doing wicked things. Death behind it.
That's
And
right.
it's truth. We lying and deceiving each other. It's death behind it.
That's right.
And brothers don't understand that. They don't understand that, man. Read.
And pull not upon yourselves destruction with the works of your hands.
See, that's how they work their hands, man. They bring destruction on themselves. And then they be mad at us for the problems they going through. You should be inside here, man, with the doctors, man.
That's right.
Getting healed. But see, they don't want to get healed, man. They love being in follies out there, man. That's the problem with our peoples, man. They don't understand. We are here for business. That's why we come in here, we speak like mans.
That's right.
See, read up.
For God made not death.
We made what?
For God made not death.
Read on.
Neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living.
We don't have no pleasure in destroying our people, man.
That's right.
They do it to themselves.
That's right.
They walk around with that 30, that 38 snub nose, man, with one in the chamber, pulling the trigger every day.
That's right. Out.
They don't think. So thinking, man, game, man, I keep telling you everything you do, let me tell you something. Put your curls on Christ, man.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm a living proof. Put your curls on Christ. What you going through, man? Don't worry about it. See, when you're worrying about things, you want to be in control. Give it to Christ. Give your business to Christ.
That's right.
But some of you can't, man, because you still want to be in control. You thinking you drove yourself here today?
Bring it out.
No, you didn't, man. You just caught a free ride.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Had to be Christ in them cars with us to get here.
That's right.
Because it's a lot of depth on them highways, ain't it?
That's right.
Read up.
For he created all things that they might have their being. And the generations of the world were helpful. And there is no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth. For righteousness is immortal.
What is righteousness?
For righteousness is immortal.
Righteousness work is immortal, man.
Right.
That's immortal.
Right.
So why do our people continue going off? That's why I keep telling you, a lot of them out here being fed death, man. They just like some flunkies.
That's right.
Like Spike and the dog. Hey, Spike, what you want to do today, Spike? Don't have no mind for themselves, man.
Bring it out.
Weak man brothers don't think, man. They followers, but not of Christ. Of man's. Read.
But ungodly men,
Read on.
with their works and words, call it to them. For when they thought to have it their friend, they consumed to naught, and made a covenant with it, because they are worthy to take part with it.
And that's death. That's the death that they earning, man.
That's right.
They be y'all over there talking, man. We no, bro. We put ourselves into this situation. We gotta get ourselves out of the situation.
That's right.
L man don't want to stand up for Christ, man. Something wrong with him.
That's right.
L man don't want to get his peoples out of this condition. Something wrong with them.
That's right.
They want to see themselves in the mirror, man. When you go in that mirror, you see something ugly, don't you?
Bring it out.
But see, to you, it look good because you've been conditioned. That's why you see the ladies always in the restroom snapping pictures. Who Who knows what it smells like in there?
Bring it out.
Because it might have been a busy booty up in there that day, man.
Bring it out.
I'm just telling you the truth there in there. Snap pictures of this thing. Give me John 3:25. This is the thing. Love, love. Hey, no, no, no. Get right, get right. It's a time for everything, man.
That's right.
It's right now we at war. L man don't want to step up. He's a wankster to me.
That's right. Bring it out.
You know, we can't, you know, brothers out here. Well, y'all, man, y'all not. Well, you know, brothers told me, yeah, the schools are not coming together, man. We can't come together with brothers in sin.
That's right.
Brothers don't want to be exposed.
That's right.
They're out here in the corners doing the robot with their phones and stuff, man, looking like with baseball hats on their head, man. Pure madness out here, man.
That's right.
See, they don't want nobody to speak about it. When you speak about it, they make a video about you.
Bring it out.
Welcome to the territory. They already made plenty. Nobody watching that knuckleheads nonsense that you do but somebody that think like you.
That's right.
That's the problem with our people, man. Read that, Art.
St. John, chapter 3, verse 25. Then there arose a question between some of John's disciples and the Jews about purifying.
Purifying, man. Cleansing. Polluted minds. A lot of us need cleansing, man.
That's right.
We need to be deleted and reprogrammed.
That's right.
Some of your computer, your hardware, and your mind is corrupt as hell, man.
That's right.
Corrupt. They corrupt out there. With fringes. Corrupt. Read.
And they came unto John and said unto him, Rabbi, he that was with thee beyond Jordan, to whom thou bearest witness, behold, the same baptizeth, and all men come to him.
Oh, and it say baptized. See, you got these people out here dunking people on the water.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Following a Roman tradition.
Bring it out.
Roman Catholic Church, man. They're not following Christ, man. When you see baptizing in the Bible, see, you have to understand what these words, what we was taught here, was the brainwashers. But see, we got to think back to who we were. Did John ever baptize somebody? Well, who did baptizing before John? So why wasn't John, if he gonna be leading the way for Christ, why is he taking another path then?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Why nobody talks about that? Why wasn't it foretold that John was gonna come here and baptize people in water? Why do put people? You take a shower every day, your mind's still dirty as hell, man. You baptize every day, and you still dirty, man.
Bring it out.
You need your mind clean with this word.
That's right.
That's what they don't want, man.
Bring it out.
They don't want that.
That's right.
They want to be baptized in water. I seen some fools out there, man. Out there dunking people's on the water, man. I'm just like, what the? It's madness. Madness in Israel. But read.
John answered and said, a man can receive nothing.
See, a lot of them, one brother had the nerve to tell me Christ put it on his spirit. I almost broke downtown that day, man. That was almost, you almost seen the whole city in ruins, man, when he said that word to me. I almost took down 64th flight building down there. I just say, man, stop lying to me, man. Murmuring, backbiting.
That's right.
But then he gonna tell me a lie. I'm like, man, who do you think you're talking to?
Bring it out.
Skedaddles! Get the hell away from me with that garbage, man.
Right.
Weak spirit brew, man. A waster with fringes on. I ain't gonna bust nothing, man.
Bring it out.
See, when there's a war coming, I'll tell you something, be on the front line.
That's right.
See, my clip don't never empty out.
That's right.
See, some of these wanksters, they gonna run on you, man. I'm gonna put my blood out there for you.
Bring it out.
That's where it starts at, man. A man giving his life for his nation.
That's right.
Read up.
Except it be given him from heaven.
See, this have to be given from heaven, man. See, people down here, they mimic us, man. They want to mimic every day. They regurgitated Israelites around here, man. There's nothing real around here in Israel.
Bring it out.
There's nothing real in Israel, man. You watching all these other guys, man, they don't have the spirit of Christ in them, man. Because why is the part of gather yourself together?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
See, this division been going on for a long time, man. We here to try to heal it. But see, you got these Pharisees, man. They out here on these street corners. They looking for Esau. They ain't looking for their peoples, man.
That's right.
See, we got a plan, man. We understand how to go get them. See, they don't want to do that, man. They looking for that vainglory, man. It's for somebody to be talking about them. Did you see such and such cut Esau?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
But then you know, like I say, Most High and the Son going to expose all these things, man.
That's right.
Read, huh?
Ye yourselves bear me witness that I said, I am not the Christ, but that I am sent before him.
So John said he was sent before him. So we not the Christ, man. We the Christ-like.
That's right. That's right.
That's what you call a Christian, Christ-like.
That's right.
We here to do the business just like Christ. But see, nobody can't see us in it because they used to going to the churches, man, and seeing all that hoopla, and they come in here and they got to learn. I don't like that. I want to hear the choir today.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
You're not getting the choir. Christ said he don't want to hear them old foolish songs.
That's right.
Bring it out. That's right.
So that's what they want. They want us to be up here with a podium, man, running back and forth across the stage and stuff, catching the Holy Ghost and sister such and such over there catching the ghost, and everybody in here like, man, I want that ghost. Can't have that ghost. Mark 73. You can't have that ghost, man. You got to earn the ghost, man.
That's right. Get out.
You got to earn the spirit.
That's right.
See, a lot of us don't want to earn that spirit, man. We want to sit back and wipe. You got brothers right now sitting at home, ain't doing nothing.
That's right. Bring it out.
Ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Mad at somebody, man. Let me tell you something. They ain't mad at that bill, at Mr. Bill, is it?
That's right.
Mr. Bill come by once a month, man, and he want to get paid. They never mad at Mr. Bill. They never mad at the cell phone provider.
Bring it out.
They never mad at the insurance agent on their car.
Bring it out.
They never mad at everybody that's raping their tail. But they mad at people trying to put things in order through Christ.
Bring it out.
Weak, effeminate spirits bruised with fringes. I tell you the truth, man, I lie not. Read, huh?
St. Mark, chapter 7, verse 3. For the Pharisees and all the Jews, except they washed their hands off.
Except they repented. And the Pharisees and the Jews, man, they was repenting the wrong way. They wasn't repenting through Christ. They was repenting through men.
That's right.
They was following men.
That's right.
That's what, you know, when you follow traditions, you following men.
That's right.
How's you saying you're in the truth and you still talking about Christ walked on water? Teach the class.
Bring it out.
Teach the class, man. Bible say prove all things. He turning wine into water, water into wine. And they want to kill this man? I'd have been his personal bodyguard back then.
That's right.
I know I got that juice coming every day.
That's right.
Bring that out.
So it let you know, man, some of our people sick.
Right.
Sick. Read,
Eat not.
hold up, what they say?
Eat not.
They say except they don't believe in us, they don't eat nothing else. But what the Pharisees is teaching. Read.
Holding the tradition of the elders.
So they saying don't eat not what Christ bringing. Hold the traditions of the elders.
Bring it out.
I had a fool that used to be in here talking about, yeah, he didn't go to the elders. Well, I almost broke a table when I heard that, man. Excuse me, man. Y'all know I'm passionate.
That's right.
I'm supposed to go to some people's in sin to get the okay with. If Christ calling me to do business, what I supposed to do? Stop doing business to please these flesh men.
Bring it out.
So you got to please men. That's how you know, man, these brothers are not in the spirit because they want to please some men.
That's right.
Don't have no report on these brothers, man, but they love them. But then they hate us for doing the work. They hate us. They hate us, man. Give me John 7 and 38. They don't love us. Deal with these Pharisees, man. Because a lot of brothers out here, man, are tyrant with fringes on. That's what I call them. See, because one thing the Bible say, prove all things. 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 Prove all things, man.
That's right.
Prove all things that are spoken. And why we can't do that? Read that up.
St. John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me.
Any man that believe on the power, read.
as the scripture had said.
As the word has said. That's why I tell you, read your Bible, man.
That's right.
See, because you got to get that Christianity out your mind, man. That's witchcraft.
Right.
Read.
Out of his belly.
There we go with that belly. Out of your mind, read.
Shall flow rivers of living water.
Understanding about what is going on, man. You got brothers calling themselves elders still playing PlayStation.
Bring it out.
Are those boys the men or men's the boys? Undercover brothers, man. May have a couple of them that's a little sugars in their tanks. I'm starting to see some of these brothers might be going both ways.
That's right. Bring it out.
Serious business. That's why they can't get right.
That's right.
Somebody done been in their jammies. Read, up.
But this spake he of the Spirit.
He spake of the Spirit, read.
Which they that believe on him shall receive.
They that believe on him. See, when you believe on the Spirit, you will receive it.
That's right. That's right.
See, when you live in the life of a liar, you ain't going to receive anything. You got a lot of men right now. Did they Exodus? Miserable than hell, right about it?
Bring it out.
That's right.
Miserable, man.
Right.
They miserable. They was miserable, didn't want the counseling, and they go out there and they become even more miserable.
That's right. Out.
I be Sabak, man. It seems like it get here in an hour. I be like, man,
That's right.
it's already here. Read.
For the Holy Ghost was not yet given, because that Yahawashi was not yet glorified.
We glorify them in here, man.
That's right.
See, that's the problem. We glorifying Yahawashi. See, they're not glorifying Yahawashi as they elders, they camps, and all these other things that's going on out here.
That's right.
That's the problem in Israel.
That's right.
A lot of them out here feeding death.
Bring it out.
Some of these people are eating destruction.
Bring it out.
They eat destruction and they don't even know. They just followers, man.
That's right.
Follow Christ.
Right.
Read.
Many of the people, therefore, when they heard this saying, said, of a truth, this is the prophet.
This is the prophet. Read.
Others said, this is the Christ. But some said, shall Christ come out of Galilee?
They worrying about where he coming from, man.
Bring it out.
They always worrying about things that they ain't got no control over.
That's right. That's right.
Read.
Hath not the scripture said that Christ cometh of the seed of David,
He coming up the seed of David. Read.
and out of the town of Bethlehem, where David was? So there was a division among the people because of him.
See, that's why you see all this division in Israel, man.
That's right.
That's why you see the separation in Israel. Because of Christ.
That's right.
Because they don't want to know Christ.
That's right. That's right.
See, that's the problem with all people. They don't want to have a relationship with him. If he's the husband and we the wife, we should have a relationship with him.
That's right.
We should get to know him. But see, brothers, we want to get to know each other. Better watch who you get to know, man.
That's right. Right.
Some of them might be looking at you with a little dirty eye.
That's right.
A little twinkle in their eye.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
A little cuff in their wrist.
Bring it out.
Get to know Christ, man. This is where the division is coming from. Because they don't want to glorify Christ.
That's right.
Read.
And some of them would have taken him, but no man laid hands on him. Then came the officers to the chief priests and Pharisees, and they said unto them, why have ye not brought him?
Why you haven't brought Christ? Read.
The officers answered, never man spake like this man.
Never man spake like this man. See, when you speak like Christ, it disturbs people, man.
That's right.
It bothers them, man.
That's right.
You thinking YouTube and Facebook, man? I be going down Facebook. I be like, man, what happened to the thing? What's missing? It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's like, bleep, 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 bleep. I'm like, man. Same thing with YouTube, man. They got their hand around our throat. That's why I be telling y'all, we got to be pumping. We got to do the work, man. They not got their hands around these other guys' throat because they have to let the Pharisees go.
That's right.
See, because the Pharisees is working for them too. They don't know that.
That's right.
See, y'all don't know these things. You don't hear nothing from these guys but vainglory. That's all you see.
That's right.
You see no works of Christ in them. It's all about being seen of men.
That's right.
That's what's wrong with Israel, man. A lot of them out here eating death, man, and they don't even know it. Y'all like that plate of death? That plate of death is not good to eat.
That's right.
It's just like a piece of lamb, not give it to you raw. You're not going to eat that, is you? You got to make sure it's seasoned right, man, and everything fried on the grill, right? Cut it up a little bit and chew it real. When you eating life, man, it's good to you.
That's right.
But see, when you eat death, man, some people, they destroy it already, so death is good to them. Read,
Then answered them.
Hold up, and say, no man ever spake like him. But keep reading. No, that's it on that. Give me Ezekiel 2:1. Ezekiel 2:1. And see, the thing is, man, we should all speak like Christ. We should all be like Yahawashi.
That's right.
We should, because Christ loved his people. That's the first thing that he did. He loved this nation. It bothered Christ to see us in this condition. But see, a lot of people, they not, see, as long as they elder living in a 5-bedroom shack, they good. A lot of them catching the bus to the thing.
Bring it out.
A lot of them walking.
Bring it out.
Same thing going on as these Christianity churches, man.
That's right.
Read that up.
Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet.
How can we stand up on our feet if we don't have no knowledge?
Bring it out.
How can we walk with our heads up, man? If we not reading, man, and comprehending. How can we call ourselves a man when we bowing down to everybody?
That's right.
How, man? How can we call ourselves anything if we don't stand on nothing?
Bring it out.
Read.
And I will speak unto thee.
He said, I will speak unto thee. Who you think is dealing with us, man?
That's right.
Read.
And the Spirit enter into me when he spake unto me.
See, when he speaks, see the word, see the thing is, y'all seeing this is starting to grow because Christ is speaking to us. Speaking to us, man. See, some of you, that's why I say some of you are a little hard. Let's keep reading, though. Read.
And set me upon my feet.
And when you understand when Christ speaks to you, you stand on your feet like man.
Right.
Read.
That I heard him.
That I what?
That I heard him.
Some people, once they leave, it's over with. They come in for the class, but they're not carrying this when they get home. They're not carrying this when they're at work and everywhere else.
Right.
Read.
That spake unto me.
That what?
That spake unto me.
That spoke unto me. Read.
And he said unto me,
Read on.
Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel.
See, we've been sent to the nation. Read.
To a rebellious nation.
Hold on, what's wrong with these camps?
A rebellious nation.
What's wrong with these people?
A rebellious nation.
Say they rebellious as hell, man.
That's right.
Rebellious. You see them out there, man, they acting like they doing the work of Christ. They're not. They're out there to be seen of me.
That's right.
Read on.
That hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
How would you say that they did this? Not keeping the commandments, man. Not gathering ourselves together, one. The hatred is another. The division is more.
That's right.
But see, most people, they don't want to hear this because they so, I'll tell you something, some of them bamboozled with some of these so-called elders.
Right.
These elders is their God.
That's right.
They're above Christ. But that's what people give me John 10 and 5. And the thing is, we servants in here.
That's right.
We're here to do the work. And a lot of people, they don't like that, man. They don't like all that y'all doing over there, man. Y'all put pressure on us. Read that up.
St. John chapter 10 verse 5. And a stranger will they not follow.
See, the elect is not going to follow these peoples, man.
That's right.
See, we're not going to follow these mans. See, that's the problem. We're not going to eat that death that they feeding out there.
That's right.
They say we're not going to follow them. Read.
But will flee from him.
They'll flee. Read.
For they know not the voice of strangers.
They don't deal with these people, man. We don't deal with them. But see, some of y'all be out there searching, thinking you finna get another precept that's not in the Bible.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Looking for that magic.
Bring it out.
Read.
This parable spake Christ unto them.
He spoke unto these 2/3. See, these words are parables. So a lot of people don't understand the Bible, man.
Right, bro.
It's not meant for everybody to get it.
Right.
That's why you hear them out there, man, this and that. Let me tell you something. Israel don't do no research and they don't do no fact checks. They don't do anything. They regurgitated Israelites.
Right.
If you ain't of my elder, you ain't in the truth. Give me the hand for the elder.
Bring it out.
See, we're not following your elder, man. See, we following Christ.
That's right.
Read,
But they understood not
See, they don't understand what we saying because they following man's. Read.
what things they were which he spake unto them.
They can't understand the things that are coming out today, man, because when they were set up, they came out with division, strife, envying, covetousness, backbiting, murderers. That's the kind of spirit that you see people with fringes on today.
Right.
Read.
Then said Christ unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep.
He said, I am the way. He's the only way. Read.
All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers.
He said, these people are thieves and robbers. Don't you hear about the reports?
That's right.
Thieves, man. There's a lot of thieves with fringes on, man, and robbers of spirits, of souls.
Bring it out.
Some robbers out here, man.
That's right.
Out here calling themselves Israelite men's, man. Out here on these street corners ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. Making mockery of this truth, man.
That's right.
They're out here making mockery of the work that we doing, so we have to put in more work.
That's right.
Read.
But the sheep did not hear them. I am the door.
He say what?
I am the door.
Christ say, he is the way. Read.
By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out, and find pasture.
See, the thing is, you're not going to find this with certain of these fake Israelites, man. And a lot of people don't understand that 2/3 are going to be awakened too.
That's right.
Everybody got to be taught the word, but everybody won't receive this word, man.
That's right. That's right.
Give me John, man, 7:31. Everybody don't want to take heed to this, man. Read this out.
St. John, chapter 7, verse 31. And many of the people believed on him, and said, when Christ cometh, will he do more miracles than these which this man hath done?
You understanding these Pharisees? Give me that miracle letter right quick. Everybody, I talked to a dude and he was like, man, the miracles. He didn't say, man, how you doing? How you been going? You don't believe the miracles, huh? Read this out.
Miracles.
Miracles, man. It's a re-establishing of the Constitution, man. It's known the law of nature. This is what Christ was doing. He wasn't out here touching peoples and they waking up out of sleep.
Bring it out.
See, this is the thing that Christianity have robbed us. Read.
Miracles consistently serve to point people to the one true God,
See, read.
ultimately revealed in Yahawashi. Their primary purpose is not to meet human need, although that is an important spin-off blessing. But they are first of all theocentric and Christocentric, demonstrating the God of Israel and of Yahawashi to be supreme over all rivals.
See, and this is the thing, over all rivals. And the thing is the belief that God is the central aspect of existing and having Yah as the center point of your life and following Christ wholeheartedly. It's more than a miracle, man. It's a miracle we sitting in here today.
That's right.
It's a miracle. It's this many people's in the building, man.
That's right. That's right.
It's a miracle that what we have done these last few years. It's a miracle we was at the Feast of Tabernacles.
That's right.
So they Esau and the enemy have taken it to where people's got to believe in Houdini.
That's right. Bring it out.
See, that's what they get. David Blaine, man.
Bring it out.
That's what they want. They want somebody that's like that. They don't want a person just like them. But we don't bring them classes out. Read.
That's right.
Contemporary experience suggests
contemporary, man, existing at the same time. Read.
that this pattern continues. Miracles today seem most frequent in regions where Satan has long held sway.
Authority, man. So who do you think the Roman Catholic Church is? They over all churches.
Bring it out.
Everybody go through the Pope.
Right.
And the Pope ain't looking but nothing for little boys.
That's right.
Up under the Pope's skirt might be 3 little boys.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
The Catholic Church, man, known for pedophilia.
That's right.
Did y'all know that them nuns was doing the same thing?
Bring it out.
See, y'all don't know these things because in the Virgin Mary, what you call it, the beads, when your rosaries, when you're looking at see how people look at all these stuff as miracles, man. They look at what they have done and they get drawn in. Why are you thinking so many of us in Christianity?
Bring it out.
What miracle are they doing now other than sing, dance, and hip hop?
Bring it out.
Read.
And where people require power evangelism to be converted.
See, that's what they're looking for, man. They're looking for that magic. They're not looking for Christ. When you look for Christ, man, you look at his word, man. He said, study thyself to be approved.
That's right.
Read.
But God's sovereignty,
Supreme power, read.
warns against trying to predict when they may occur and refutes the name it and claim it heresy that tries to force God to work miracles upon demand.
See, they want God. See, that's why you hear them praying when they're in trouble, man. Especially when they caught in their car with their crack sack. God, please get this crack out of my pocket. Get it out of me, man. Just shot somebody. Oh, God, could you just bring that bullet back, man? I don't want that. I didn't think before that 25 in life, man. So that's what they be wanting, man. Read.
If only one exercises adequate faith.
And that's all they have to exercise, adequate faith. Faith, believe. Matthew 24:24. That's all they have to do. Faith, man. Faith. You got to have that, man. You got to come in, man. You got to stop playing around. I hear people out, calling. Oh, man, I'm going through this. Like, bro, what are you doing? Sister, what are you doing? I had a sister hang up on me telling me her son is locked up. And I'm trying to tell her. She said, I said, send him the Bible. She said, could I send him out the book? I said, no, he just needs the Bible because he's going to have to read that about 15 times before he in there by himself. And we can help you send literature to it. She didn't want to hear that. She got to talk about cosmos. Listen, I don't want to hear all that madness, man. When they get to talking worldly, it bugs me out because we're not hearing that worldly talk, man.
That's right.
He's in there, and I told her he's in there because of you. She couldn't believe that. I gave him the best life that I could give him. Yeah, you gave him Christmas, Thanksgiving, you gave him rap and everything else that he needed.
Bring it out.
To destroy him. So they don't understand everything out there is to destroy him. Get back to the thinking, man. Read that up.
St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Christ.
You thinking that these people that's walking with friends on ain't representation of Christ? You thinking that they're not representation of Christ? They the ones saying they doing the work of Christ. So when you represent Christ, you are a false Christ.
That's right.
Read on.
And false prophets. And shall shew great signs and wonders.
They doing the same thing as our wicked forefathers did.
That's right. That's right.
It's the same miracles that they putting on them.
That's right.
Read.
Insomuch that, if it was possible,
read.
They shall deceive the very elect.
They're going to deceive the very elect. That's why you got to guard your spirit, man.
That's right.
Can't be eating all that bitter bread out there, man. Somebody might not know how the portion of meal to sugar to the season, all this stuff. You get your cornbread, it don't taste like cornbread. It tastes like dead bread.
Bring it out right now.
What are you feeding me? I can't eat this. Give me Galatians 1:8, man. And that's the thing. I just our people gotta be careful out here, man. And the thing is, some of them can't see past themselves, man, because people don't really have self-confidence, man.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Just like a woman in a relationship, she has to have that man to verify her. She can't function without him. Some of them, they just get a wicked man.
Bring it out.
He's sitting in there with PlayStation and smoking blunts all day, man, and doing nothing with his life. But she won't get up and put him out the house. The 4 children's got to suffer. They get no time on the PlayStation.
That's right.
Read
Galatians chapter 1 verse 8. But though we or an angel from heaven
Read on.
preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed.
Let him be accursed, man. Some of them out here feeding death.
Right.
They preaching another gospel. And they fine with doing it.
That's right.
And they'll tell you, man, just like that graven image, man, they'll say without an image. They'll tell you that's saying an image. It's a graven image. They don't need to look the word of graven, I guess so, huh? It's an image, that graven image. See, that's the problem in Israel, man. They don't want to take the reproof. Because these people force this down your throat. But y'all follow Christ, man, no matter if we here or not. Y'all, this thing got to continue.
Right.
Because when I get back, I want it in order. Because first thing I do, coming out the belly, I'm going to be looking for somebody to put some hands on.
Bring it out. Bring that out.
Better have some order around here when I get back around here, man. I'm telling you. Not coming back nice, man. That's how Christ is. Revelations 13 and 11. Deal with these miracles, man. And let me tell you something. Could someone destroy your house from the outside faster than someone from the inside? Huh?
Make them think. Make them think.
Can someone really destroy your house? You go to work, you take care of your bills. How would your house get destroyed? How would you lose that house? You're in there and that knucklehead in there. See, that's the thing. Your house got destroyed from within.
That's right.
See, people, we don't think it. Our house got destroyed from within. The same men that destroyed our house back then are destroying it today.
That's right.
But see, that's why Christ got to raise us up. That's why our report is 100, man. People can go out here and say what they want to say, man. We know what real.
That's right.
You can go out there and lie all you want to make yourself even look stupider.
That's right.
Make yourself look stupider. Read that,
Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
These are some Antichrist peoples, man. He's representing these people, our people as beasts, as Antichrist. Read.
And he had two horns.
This is the Pope, man, and his emperors, man. These are this power. These are the people. Because we're talking about the Democrats and the Republicans. Let me tell you something. John was writing about what was going on at that time, man.
That's right.
That's right.
He ain't talking about some Democrats and Republicans. They don't have no power. Even the president don't have power.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you who got the power, the Pope, man. And his emperors. You thinking them was some bad dudes, man? They called death on the planet.
That's right.
And they was doing it to us. Read.
Like a lamb.
And they was like a lamb. Like Christ. Read.
And he spake as a dragon.
And he spoke as a dragon. That's why some of our people been here speaking like dragons. Y'all ain't be knowing it.
Bring it out.
Spewing out lies out their mouth.
That's right.
Right.
Sisters do too. See, these people, we don't understand this. Matter of fact, I don't want that. Give me this other letter. Let me show you how I speak. Give me the Roman Catholic letter. We're going to go through here right quick. I don't even want the video. Read this out.
The Roman Catholic Church, the mother and child. Nimrod was put to death. Semiramis, his wife and son. Mother of the sun god, queen of heaven.
This come all the way from back then, man. They following nothing but wicked traditions. Number 2.
New year, 46 BC. Julius Caesar made official.
So, Julius Caesar, we're going to find out this was an Israelite. See, but the television has indoctrinated you, man.
Bring it out.
You can't see nothing. Let me tell you something, man. I spend hours on that computer looking for pictures. Hours and hours and hours. I don't go out another couch. I need to call you, sis. I need another couch. I don't go there, holes in it almost. I'm like, man. Looking for this stuff, man, to bring this information. Because let me tell you something. Your enemy going to make sure. Going to make it hard. Let me tell you something. People don't put those kind of hours in. Read on.
Communion. Eucharist. 55 AD. Breaking the bread. Started out for children 7 or 8 years old. It is a sacramental ceremony. symbolizing the death of Yahawashi.
When they're doing this, they symbolizing the death of Christ, breaking bread in these churches. Man, some of these Israelite churches, we've been killed that, man.
That's right.
Give me Exodus 24:8, man.
Bring it out.
We've been killed that garbage, man. See, that's the problem. Had a lady tell me, oh, y'all didn't bring a class. I don't know. Say, look, you wasn't in listening class. Read this up.
Exodus chapter 24, verse 8. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people.
He did what?
Sprinkled it on the people.
No, he gave him a cup to drink.
Sprinkled it on the people.
Read on.
And said, behold, the blood of the covenant.
See, that was the blood of the covenant we in. See, when you taking that cup, you taking the blood of death, man.
That's right.
But see, they don't want to hear this. But read.
Which the Lord hath made with you concerning all these words.
Now give me Leviticus 7:27. See, we just gonna see if they doing what Christ say do, or they doing what their daddy, their man say do. See, and that be the problem. Nobody want to do what's righteous. Read this up.
Leviticus chapter 7, verse 27. Whatsoever soul it be that eateth any manner of blood, even that soul shall be cut off from his people.
So why are they telling that they taking this as the blood of Christ?
Bring it out.
See? Matter of fact, give me another one, Leviticus 10:9. Let's see if they supposed to be in their church doing this. See, but see, they not gonna see, they gonna have an excuse. Read that out.
Leviticus chapter 10, verse 9.
Read on.
Do not drink wine, nor strong drink, thou nor thy sons with thee, when ye go into the tabernacle of the congregation, lest ye die.
Hold on, what?
Lest ye die.
Read on.
It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation.
So why is the wine in the church?
Bring it out.
Why they not breaking bread and wine? See, they got all these traditions, man, and they don't even consider it.
Bring it out.
They feeding the nation death, man.
Bring it out.
Back to the letter. Number 4.
Mother's Day. Mother Goddess, ancient Greek and Roman Red, and Sabelle. It was not started by Anna Jarvis in 1903.
This has been, let me tell you something, man. I don't understand them with this mother, with this women thing, man. You know what? A lot of them want to be women. You got a lot of these guys, man, back then, that's what makeup was created for. That's why we tell you sisters not to be looking like bozo. But see, some of y'all get mad. I got to look good. What are you looking good for? See? Read the next one.
Virgin Mary started in 40 AD. Council of Chalcedon, 451 AD.
So it was officially. So, understand, these things go back to our peoples. Keep going.
Law, Council of Jerusalem, 50 AD. Mosaic laws, done away with.
So they done away with the Mosaic laws. Keep going.
Rejecting the Old Testament by teaching of Marcion, 154 AD.
So y'all see how far this stuff going back? See how far long they've been brainwashing us? We've been coming back and they study brainwashing us. And now you got the opportunity to read and you don't want to read. You want to watch TV.
Bring it out.
When you have a break, man, it's okay. But man, when you need to put something in your mind needs feeding just like your belly.
That's right.
Read.
Easter on Sunday, 195 AD, by Pope Victor. Sunday day of worship, Lord Day, 323 AD, by Pope Sylvester. Christmas, 336 to 345 AD, Pope Julius set the day December 25th as Yahawashi's birthday.
So why are these things so far back? These are these miracles that they do. See, change things, man. Let me tell you something, make you feel good. You know, when you was a child, man, you couldn't wait to wake up to go to that tree on.
Bring it out.
Some of you was disappointed. I was. Read.
That's right.
I was looking for Santa, man. I had a score to settle.
Trinity, Council of Ephesus, 431 AD. Baptism or baptizing was for infant in the 14th century until the 16th century. But the Council of Florence between 1431 and 1449 officially made it for everyone witchcraft.
That's what this is. See, they're not looking through history, man. They just being regurgitated Israelites.
That's right. That's right.
Not understand this stuff is pagan, man.
That's right.
This is not stuff that we do. We supposed to be pure and clean. How we still filthy and still coming, we serving Christ. Read.
Bring it out.
Immaculate Conception was started by Pope Pius in 1854. World War I and II, and most all wars, was helped by a Roman Catholic Church.
Let me tell you something else too, man. Every major university in every country, the Pope now behind it.
That's right.
Why? Just like I told y'all, Harvard and Yale was set up by the Puritans. That was us. See, we don't know history, so how we going to understand the Bible if we don't know history?
Bring it out.
We got to know history, and we bring it out to our people. But the thing is, our people, they just fun just to be reading and not understanding. You got to know where this stuff come from and how long it's been on the planet and who is it talking about. Let's go back, man. Let's go back to Revelations 13 and 12. And the thing is, the information is simple. It's hard when you've been taught wrong. Because guess what you're going to do? Just like we were. We was taught wrong. Read this out.
Revelation chapter 13 verse 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
This is talking about Western Rome, the part that failed. They was wounded. Get that in Revelations, man. 13 and 1.
Verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast.
Hey, what?
A beast.
See, some people thinking it's a beast, man. This is just talking about Antichrist, our people, wicked peoples. Read.
Rise up out of the sea.
Rise up out of the nation. Read.
Having 7 heads.
This is the 7 continents. Read.
And 10 horns.
These are the countries, and you go with those 7 heads. You got Greece, Rome, Spain, France, Germany, Russia, Great Britain. Read.
And upon his horns.
And upon his what?
And upon his horn.
Read.
10 crowns.
He put 10 crowns on these kingdoms. Read.
And upon his heads the name of blasphemy.
And all they spoke was blasphemy against Christ. It's what our people set up to do. We got to get out of this notion of attacking somebody that ain't got the knowledge to even run a tic-tac machine.
Bring it out.
Read.
And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
It was like a leopard, man. Read on.
And his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And a dragon gave him his power.
And a who?
And a dragon gave him his power.
And the Pope gave the emperors their power. Read.
And his seat and great authority.
Gave him great authority to rule over us. Great authorities. Give me Jeremiah 5 and 6, man. Let's get the leopard. Jeremiah 5 and 6. Let's see what these emperors' job was to do. Let's see what their job was to do to us. Read that up.
Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 6. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them.
Shall what?
Shall slay them.
Represent Judah. Read.
And a wolf of the evenings shall spoil them.
These are they're priests, they're high priests. They're gonna what?
Shall spoil them.
They're gonna corrupt them, man. They're gonna corrupt their mind. Read.
A leopard.
And they what?
A leopard.
The emperor. Read.
Shall watch over their cities.
It's gonna watch over their cities. Read.
Everyone that goeth out thence shall be torn in pieces.
Read on.
Because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased.
Because they kept us in sin. They knew how to. Let me tell you something, man. Once you in sin, you are bound for judgment.
That's right.
Bring it out.
I don't care how long you've been in this walk, man. Give me Proverbs 28:15. I don't care how long you've been in this walk, man. You better get your spirit right today.
That's right.
Today. Read this up.
Proverbs chapter 28 verse 15. As a roaring lion.
As a roaring lion, read.
And a raging bear.
A raging bear. A raging bear. Let's see what he said about this bear and this lion. Read.
So is a wicked ruler over the poor people.
That's what they do, man. They keep us depressed and oppressed, man.
Right.
And we can't come together and see this, man. We can't join. We can't link together. We want to stay divided. That's one of their motives of keeping us on the bottom, keeping us divided.
Right.
Not unified. Keeping us on the bottom keeps them in control. And we doing it as the Spirit gives it to us.
Right.
That's what that leopard and that bear represents. Back to Revelation 13 and 12. And the thing is, we have to stand up. That's why I say he stood us on our feet, man. That's why you see us doing manly things now. And a lot of people can't understand that. They get mad, man. They don't want to do it. Let me tell you something. Everybody got to come in here and put their brick in, man.
That's right.
That's right.
See, everybody used to them gifts. Them free loves. Read that out.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth.
Let's stop right at verse 12 again. Now give me Revelations 13 and 3.
Verse 3. And I saw one of his heads, as it were wounded to death.
This was in 476, man. This was in 476. Read.
And his deadly wound was healed.
And he was healed. Read.
And all the world wondered after the beast.
And all the world wondered after this beast, man. What the world doing today? Do you know it's over 1 billion Catholic peoples that follow the Pope?
Work it out.
Think about millions of our peoples in Christianity. Baptists, Seventh-day Adventists. What are they doing? They following the beast. Read, huh?
And they worship the dragon.
And they what?
And they worship the dragon.
And they honor the Pope, man. They honor the Pope, man. They kiss the Pope ring. If you don't kiss the Pope ring, you might get backhanded, man.
Bring it out.
Pope powerful, man. You think it's still running this world? Where you thinking the Jesuit priests come from, man? Guys got us killers, marksmen, man. We don't understand what's going on because we too busy looking at each other.
That's right.
We're not seeking the kingdom, man. Read.
Which gave power unto the beast.
Gave power unto these emperors, man. Read.
And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast?
Who is like unto Rome, man? When you go into Rome, man, some of y'all go and look at some videos. Look at the Greek cities, man. We left all that stuff over there. Look at Rome, man. Look at the Colosseum that they built there. Under ungodly means. They would pay, just like a lot of people do. They go right in there and be in them nosebleed, man. Can't see nothing. Look like ants running down on the ground down there, man. How you gonna be in the stadium and you see ants down there?
Bring it out.
You can't enjoy yourself. They got the same method of churches going on right today. Read.
Who is able to make war with him?
Who gonna make war with these Roman emperors, man? Who gonna make war with the Pope? They take down kingdoms. All power. You think Saddam didn't do what they say? What they do? They send the American army in there.
Right.
We'll take this oil. You thinking they was over there fighting for it because he had weapons? They knew he didn't have nothing over there. He wanted that oil. Think they went into Afghanistan because of the Taliban? They wanted that poppy seed. They want that heroin, man. You think who behind it? You thinking they didn't have drugs in Greece? You thinking they wasn't doing drugs in Rome?
Bring it out.
They say it's nothing new under the sun. So they just discovered weed just in 1960.
Bring it out.
They just discovered cocaine back in 1980, man. All these drugs was always here, man.
That's right.
Our people still doped up. And they don't consider it. They don't consider it, man. Give me Proverbs 18 and 7. They don't consider what we got going on, man. Proverbs 18 and 7. You get there, read,
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 7.
Let's see what comes out of these people's mouths. Read.
A fool's mouth is his destruction.
See, that's their destruction, man. That's going to be their own destruction, man. Who do you think Christ was calling? Ye are of the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. All people are killers, man. They do destructive things.
Bring it out.
I'm going to tell you something, man. People that ain't never had power, it'll destroy them. If they ain't never been nothing, and all of a sudden they got $1 million, they broke in less than a year.
That's right.
That's right.
See, because they ain't got people around them to help them, man. The people that's going to be around you going to be vultures.
That's right.
They're going to tell you what you want to hear, and here you don't get that. You get told it like it T.I. is.
That's right.
Read on, Doc.
And his lips are the snare of his soul.
It's the what?
Snare of his soul.
It's the snare of his soul, man. You thinking that all this that they doing, man, they doing it against the elect. You thinking they care about Esau? No. The Chinaman? No. The Japanese? No. The African? No. Ain't nobody being persecuted like us. Nobody but like us. Nobody. Nobody's been through what we've been through.
That's right.
You would think after enough of getting your tail kicked down the street, you would come together. You would play together. You would build together. But see, some of our people, they're so divided, they can't think. They can't think on that level, man. They can't think on a higher level. Back to Revelation 13:5. They can't think on that high level, man. Because they used to thinking low. Because everything you think about, generation after generation after generations after generations, the same old program.
That's right.
The same old program. Divide and destroy. Divide and conquer. Divide them and conquer them, man. Keep them on the bottom at all costs. Why are you thinking they forcing this shot on everybody? Why? You know that thing called blood clocks? You know, I was watching some other night, man. People's in there they can't even they motor system, they don't even got control of it no more. But they talking about the ones that ain't got it, but then the ones that do have it, they the most ones in the hospital.
That's right.
So it's all a game of reverse psychology.
Right.
The art of war is deception.
That's right.
And we can't understand that to come sit at the table and come together as means.
Bring it out.
That lets you know it's some boys running around amongst us, man.
That's right.
Read that, Ark.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months.
And power was given unto Vespasius, man, to continue this war on Israel. 42 months. I looked it up. Give me that letter, man. This last, the Pope. I looked this stuff up. We don't need the banana, man. I was looking at this, man. So I did a chart on it. 42 months, man. 42 months. What is this? They talking about 350 years. I don't understand some of the doctrines that's out there. This was John. John was born in 6 AD. He died in 100 AD. So he was writing about the things that he was seeing, the information coming to him. But keep reading up. Matter of fact, give me Luke 21 and 20. Luke 21 and 20. When you get there, read it.
St. Luke chapter 21, verse 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies.
You know why they was compassed with armies? Because Israel revolted, man. Because they revolted. And who was the emperor? Nero. Nero had sent another governor in that went into the temple and took all the silver out of it for tax purposes. So Israel got tired of this, man. And they rose up. See, Israel's cowards right now with fringes. They not trying to rise up. The same emperor is still oppressing us, man.
Bring it out.
And they can't do nothing but cause division.
Bring it out.
Read, up.
Then know that the desolation thereof is not.
Know that the destruction of Israel is near. Read.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
Let them flee to the mountain. Go into Africa. Read.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
Don't go deep. Say get up out of there. We was warned, man. They was already warned. Read.
And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
This was written in Daniel. This had to be fulfilled, man. The scriptures, that's one thing about it, man. The scriptures have to be fulfilled. Read.
But woe unto them that are with child.
Woe unto them that with child. Read.
And to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
Upon this people's Israel. Read.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Hold up. They're going to fall by the edge of the sword. Read.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
We was led away captives into all nations. Read.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
And see, they thinking it's Esau. Gentiles means unbelievers. You know, Esau mean Israel. Our people might have some Edomites in their army. Let me tell you something. Rome ruled with a brass iron, man. They did not play. Read.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
And I'm still getting into that, man. Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. That's a double parable, man. Very, very hard. Go back to Revelation 13 and 6. A lot of this stuff you have to look into. You have to do a lot of research. This is not, hey, what somebody taught you, man. If you're still going on there, something wrong with you. Because if you was taught wrong, you're going to lead people wrong.
That's right.
You better be examining these scriptures, man. Read that.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 6.
Read on.
And he opened his mouth.
It's talking about the Pope. Read.
In blasphemy against God.
He set up all these different doctrines, man. Changed the Sabbath to Sunday. Blaspheme. Blaspheme God, man. Understand this is works. And what he was teaching the people. And I'm about to do a class on these popes, man. Some wicked dudes, man. Some real wicked homosexual dudes, man.
That's right.
Read.
To blaspheme his name.
To blaspheme his name. Read.
And his tabernacle.
And his tabernacles. And his peoples. Read.
And them that dwell in heaven.
These ones departed souls that dwell in heaven. Read.
And it was given unto him.
The Pope. Read.
To make war with the saints.
Read on.
And to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations.
And they keep saying this is Esau. This is not. This is our peoples. Read.
And all that dwell upon the earth.
Read on.
Shall worship him.
Who they worshiping today? The popes. Every Christianity church. Why do you think you got so many churches in your communities?
Bring it out.
Why? Why is there so much churches, so many churches, and they're the biggest buildings on the block? The rest of the houses are leaning shacks.
Right.
Why? This whole system was set up to destroy us, the elect. This whole system was set up to keep us back. But what's keeping us back? Us not thinking.
That's right.
Read.
Whose names are not written in the book of life.
Whose what?
Whose names are not written in the book of life.
It say whose names is not written in the book of life. Read.
Of the Lamb slain.
Of the Lamb slain. Read.
From the foundation of the world.
From the foundation of the world, man. Whose names are not written in the book of life. They know who they are. And I'm going to tell you something, man. It's a hierarchy of things that's going on. We have no understanding or control. We've been kept so low so long.
That's right.
We can't even fathom what information they passing down. The real skull and bones are the nation of Israel.
That's right.
The real boule is our peoples, man. Why are you thinking our people have these Greek fraternities?
Bring it out.
They following their forefathers' tradition. It's a system set up. You can put down on your application. They see that one of your fellow brothers, they're going to hire them first.
That's right.
That's a ceiling at every job, everybody. We don't really, you're not going to run down corporation, man.
That's right.
Just like Esther, that was on Good Times. I was doing research and I came, Esther went to Yale? Who is this lady? Yale, Skull and Bones, set up by our forefathers, the people that came here first. This whole system is wicked.
That's right.
Why go at it alone? Why be out there by yourself? When the whole world is set up to destroy you. But you know what? Our people, they can't do it. Because guess what? They've been caught in this trap so long, man, they don't gave up. Mom and daddy don't gave up. They don't want no static, but they understand we under the power of Christ. We can't be touched. As long as we keep these commandments, we can't be touched.
That's right.
And they know it. They know as long as we keep these commandments, we can't be touched.
Bring it out.
See, y'all people that have fear, this ain't for you.
That's right. That's right.
Revelations 13:13 again.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 13.
Read on.
And he doeth great wonders,
Hold up. And the Pope doeth great wonders. Read.
so that he maketh fire
His destruction. Read.
come down from heaven
Come down from heaven. Read.
on the earth in the sight of men.
Give me Daniel 7:27. Daniel 7:27. Let me show you. This is somebody ruling, man. And somebody that's not ruling righteous. He's not ruling righteous. Our people, man, they go for that wickedness, man. They love it. That's why I say, read this out.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 27.
Read it.
And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven.
Under the whole heaven, he make destruction come down. Because he's in rulership. Read.
Shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High,
Read on.
whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him.
Y'all got to understand this is what everybody is fighting against. They're fighting against us ruling. But you know what? The Pope and them, our people, they wanted that power so bad, man. Give me 2 Thessalonians 2:9. They wanted to destroy us. They still do. They have no love for us, man.
Bring it out.
But see, our people, they have no love for themselves.
Bring it out.
See, when you have no love for yourself, how you going to love someone else?
Bring it out.
You go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, friend to friend. You thinking, man, why you continue every year, every 2, every 5 years, you knowing a different group of people. You're going through that cycle because you really don't care about yourself.
That's right. That's right.
A friend is someone that you have a longevity with. Someone that you got a past with. You ain't got no past with nobody you just been knowing a year or two.
Get out.
Read up.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
And lying wonder, that's all it is, man. Deceiving peoples. Read.
And with all deceivableness
All deceivableness. Read.
of unrighteousness
Unrighteousness. Read.
in them that perish,
And them that perish. Read.
because they receive not the love of the truth.
That's what this whole thing is about. They fight this, man.
Bring it out.
This is what they fight against. The love of the truth, man. That's what our people fight against. Knowing how to be around each other, man. We haven't had that in generations of us being together as a nation.
That's right.
Because our own people want to keep us divided.
That's right.
Because when they read the scriptures, it say enemies. It don't say enemy. Read up.
That they might be saved.
That they what?
That they might be saved.
This is the whole thing, man. Back to Revelation 13:14. This whole system was set up, and our people's right now with fringes on, continuing the doctrine that is going on. Read on up.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. And deceiveth them.
Hold on, what?
And deceiveth them
And deceiveth them, read,
that dwell on the earth
that dwells on the earth, man, that lives on the planet, read.
by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast,
In the sight of the beast, read.
saying to them that dwell on the earth,
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, read,
that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
read on.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
So y'all don't understand how much power this man rules with. When you go through the Pope, man, you got to understand when this system was set up, just like they followed the same pattern as the Greeks. And it was to destroy you. See, we thinking we've been in captivity up under these different nations. We've really been just dealing with our people. And what did they tell Christ? They said they would give him all these kingdoms if he would bow down and worship them.
That's right.
You thinking he talking to Esau?
Bring it out.
Esau is a man without even a past. How did a man just jump out of a cave, build skyscrapers? Who do you think he get this technology from? Everything is through us.
That's right.
We make this planet move, but we don't really have we don't really have no confidence in anything we do.
That's right.
We've been taught to think that we will fail. Everything that you try to do, a lot of us, we don't really try to examine because we thinking the get rich quick scheme. No, man. Things take time to marinate.
That's right.
Read up.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
You got to understand, when we didn't worship them, they put us to sleep, man. Go back and read in Maccabees, man. Go back and read the scriptures, man. Reread your scriptures and you will understand what I'm saying. They have done a number on us, man. And guess who plays the parts in these movies that make fun of us? They do. Who set these comedians up that make jokes of us? They do. These sodomites, man. Everything you name me one positive TV series, movies about us, guys. Don't say the Huxtables, man. Name me one thing about us that was positive. Good Times? Dynamite? Name me something positive that they have done for the nation of Israel. They're going to continue solving y'all mind, man. Why you think they still give you slave movies? Why are you thinking they still constantly pounding the same thing that they love to do? Back to Mark 7. Matter of fact, give me Colossians 2 and 8. Colossians 2 and 8. Colossians 2 and 8. It's nothing going to change, man, unless we stand up and change this. It's our time. It's our time, man. It's our time to stand up as men.
That's right.
And quit acting like boys, man.
That's right.
Read that up.
Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you.
See, don't let nobody spoil you, man. Read.
Through philosophy.
And that's the wisdom of this world. Read.
And vain deceit.
That mislead our peoples. Read.
After the tradition of men.
And that's what you see. Israelite men's waking up and they following the tradition of men.
Right.
Everybody is afraid to step outside the box. Guess what? They're expecting they're afraid to lose some Israelite fans. We don't look for fans, man. We're looking for brothers and sisters.
That's right.
And I have to tell people this, man. Don't call me a king. I don't own no country. These are preeminent spirits, man.
Right.
How you gonna say you are a pro and you don't make the NFL and you still in Pop 1?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
And you might not even make it. So people, we got big head, man. We got pride on us. We don't understand, man. If we simplify things, we can do anything together.
That's right.
Read.
After the rudiments of the world.
After the rudiments of the world, man. Read.
And not after Christ.
And not after Christ, man. And the rudiments of this world is the errors of this world. And not after Christ. And not after Christ. And not after Christ. Give me Galatians 4 and 9. And not after Christ, man. We don't want to do nothing after Christ. He came here and set up the program for us. And we choose not to follow. Read that up.
Galatians chapter 4 verse 9. But now, after that ye have known God, or rather are known of God.
Known of God. A lot of people, after they've been awakened and known of God, read.
How turn ye again to the weak and beggarly elements?
And they turn right back into that feeble mind, man, that weak-minded person.
Bring it out.
And that beggar, that spiritually broken person, man. They don't understand. And the elements of this world, but read.
whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage?
They go right back to being dead again. I've seen it so many times. People give up hope, man. They don't know this is their only hope.
That's right.
They give up hope on themselves, man, because they accept the situation that they got out there.
That's right.
But see, you can't change things by yourself.
That's right.
You need an army. And we are that army.
That's right.
And that's why people need to stand up. Mark 4:7-4. Let's get on through here. Mark 7-4. But see, our people, they like to be weak, man. They like to bow their head, man. When you're the greatest peoples on the planet. Right now, we're in the lowest state, man, but we got Christ.
That's right.
We know we're going to be raised soon.
That's right.
Right.
As we keep out here fishing. Read up.
St. Mark chapter 7 verse 4. And when they come from the market.
And when they come from the market, man, this here is brought before the rulers. Read.
Except they wash, they eat not.
They eat not, man, except they don't. You got to really, these people's, let me tell you something. This whole ideology is following this system. No matter what you got to understand, you thinking they ain't having secret meetings behind closed doors about us right now?
Bring it out.
You thinking they not organizing and structuring things about us right now?
Bring it out.
You thinking they wasn't plotting and planning on this day coming?
You know?
They don't want us to follow Christ. They don't want us to eat that. They want us to follow their traditions. But read,
And many other things there be,
and many other things that they give us to follow. Read.
which they have received to hold.
And then they have received. These are these doctrines. These are the lies we've been taught for generations. Passed down from mama to granddaddy, mama to granddaddy, mama to granddaddy. Passed down from generations to generations. We have never been taught to be men, stand up. Why are you thinking they was calling us boys back then, man?
Get out.
The same thing, calling our sisters gals. But see, we don't want to fight. And let me tell you something. Right now, your spirit is in a fight. If you drown, don't you try to get to that bank?
Bring it out.
Or do you give up and drown?
Bring it out.
Weak people do that kind of things, man. They give up. I'm going to fight till I might drown, get back up. If I can get close, I'm going to get there. I'll tell you something. You got to fight, man. Fight. Fight for your spirit. That's what you're fighting for today.
That's right.
Read.
As the washing of cups and pots, brass vessels, and of table.
And whatever they got out there for us, we follow. We follow these things. Give me Mark, man. Acts 16:16. Let me give you some about this market. Acts 16:16. Read that out.
Acts chapter 16 verse 16. And it came to pass, as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with a spirit of divination met us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying.
So you understand, this damsel represent Israel. We bring our masters much gain, man. Think about how much we promote this garbage that you look at some of the stuff that they do on Facebook today. Anytime they walk up the crates, man, and bust your spine, they do it. Pump cold water across your head and they do it, man. Anything that they tell them, they do it.
That's right.
But to follow Christ, they don't want to do it.
That's right. Out.
The simplest thing on the planet, to stand up and be a man or a woman, they don't want to do that. They want to be a child. That's what child do. You see them people walking up them crates, man, they falling down, man. Spine buster. I'm like, man.
Bring it out.
Pouring that cold ice water on you, you stupid. Anything, man. And let me tell you something. All they merchandise, what we do, we buy.
That's right.
Everything that they put in front of us, we follow. We like foot soldiers for the ungodly.
That's right.
Read,
The same followed Paul and us, and cried, saying, These men are the servants of the Most High God, which shew unto us the way of salvation.
That's what we doing. We following what the righteous forefathers did. We trying to show our people the right way for salvation. But read.
And this did she many days. But Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the Spirit, I command thee in the name of Christ to come out of her. And he came out of the same hour.
See, we thinking Paul just taught around and the power of Christ compels me. They get to thinking of the Exodus and then, you know. Christ was dealing with our peoples, man. Paul was dealing with our people like we doing. You thinking we ain't fighting Monday? You think Sunday through Friday we ain't fighting?
Bring it out.
We have to deal with wicked spirits, man. People's in here just complaining, and they be the problem.
Bring it out.
Want to change things, man? Come on, man. Okay, we're gonna bring you up, let you change everything. Then it's a place to shut down.
That's right. Bring it out.
We're not gonna work backwards.
That's right.
Because we don't put too many bricks in already to start over.
That's right.
Read.
And when her masters saw that the hope of their gains was gone, they caught Paul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace unto the rulers.
See, this is what they was talking about, man. Anytime we trying to do something, we gotta go to their peoples to get approval or something. Right. We're under the authority of Christ now. We got to ask for nothing
That's
now.
Right. That's right.
They say the saints are gonna take the kingdom.
That's right.
And that's what we doing. We slowly. It's gonna take a while, man, because we gotta get everybody to have a right frame of thought. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 14:12. We gotta get everybody on the same page, man. And then we need to be doing it quick, man. I'm ready to get out of here, man. Who ready to, who want to continue working tomorrow?
Bring it out.
Ain't you ready to get back to rulership?
That's right.
Ain't you ready to rule over these nations?
Bring it out.
Or you just want to be an employee? That's what's, because you know a lot of our parents, they happy. You know, look, I got all these 2 cars out here, car notes. I got a house note. God has blessed me. No. You fulfilling the same thing. Right. You're going through the same curse, but they think that's a blessing to have a bill.
That's right.
Like I told you earlier, Mr. Bill, he come by, man. He don't even ask. Mr. Bill don't even take excuses. He'll put you out.
That's right.
You don't pay your apartment rent or your house note, Mr. Bill gonna send the peoples in there to put you out on that curb, man. Right. Or Mr. Bill gonna send the repo man. But you blessed to have a note? All people sick, man. Read this.
The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life.
So you got to understand what are most of our people going to be doing tomorrow.
Bring it out.
They preparing, they prepping for the football games.
That's right.
So they prepping for their gods.
Yeah.
Them their gods. Just like in Rome, that was their gods. It's the same system, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
They prepping, like some people be prepping for their favorite television show, the Atlanta House Men's. A lot of them be prepping, man. They be anticipating these things. Or the old Oprah Winfrey show, read.
For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever.
They're not going to be forever, read.
For by the vain glory of men they entered into the world, and theretofore shall they come shortly to an end.
They're going to come to an end, man. That's all I want on there. Get back to Mark 7:5. And that's the thing. All these things are got an end to it. It's not forever. It's not forever. Just think about it. When they sent Martin Luther King into our communities, and he promised us he had a dream. Somebody should have been putting on that steel glove for Martin Luther King, man. Because what he did, he told us we should go sit in that restaurant, get beaten in the head with pots, go to jail. Well, we had our own restaurants, man.
That's right.
He was an agent. A lot of these people, why are you thinking all the agents that they sent out, they killed? They ain't bring no mic in front of us.
Bring it out.
And we've been down there in that corner for years.
Bring it out.
These are agents, man. They're not for you. Why are you thinking Malcolm X had his hand on his face like that?
Bring it out.
They show you signs and symbols, man. It's a game that's been played on us for generations.
That's right.
Just like the Black Panthers, man, created by the CIA probably, or the FBI, one of them.
Bring it out.
They was never, you thinking, what was that, Huey? Huey, he kind of act like a woman to me. You thinking I'm going to follow Huey? A lot of them brothers follow these brothers to the grave, man.
Right.
Think about it. None of us ain't, since we've been in this walk, ain't nothing went wrong. We've been marching on, man. It ain't coming when we want it, but it's coming.
That's right. That's right.
Read,
St. Mark, chapter 7, verse 5. Then the Pharisees and scribes asked him,
Hey, ask Christ, read.
Why walk not thy disciples according to the tradition of the elders.
This is the whole thing. Why you not teaching them according to the tradition of the elders?
Bring it out.
This is what they want us to continue doing here.
Bring
Bring
it
it
out.
out.
They want us to continue feeding our people's death.
Right.
We here to feed your life, man.
Right.
Read.
But eat bread with unwashed hands.
They said they was unclean. They was unlearned men, man. They didn't know nothing about the work. But read.
He answered and said to them, well, hath Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites?
Isaiah said this in Isaiah 29:13. Read.
As it is written,
As it is written, read.
this people honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
They mind. They don't know Christ.
Right.
That's what you see out here around these communities. They don't know him.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Because they've been taught by men.
That's right.
And they still in the truth being taught by men.
That's right.
Ungodly men. Nobody wanna hear this. Get Ezekiel 33:30. Man, one of y'all gotta get that phone, man. No, I'm just saying this, man. Hey, man, they not playing in Israel, man. Israel be calling, man. Read that out.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people
The children of thy peoples, read.
still are talking against thee
They're not following the counsel serious. Read.
by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
But read on.
And they come unto thee as the people coming, and they sit before thee as my people,
Right in here today, read.
and they hear thy word,
And they hear the word, read.
but they will not do them.
What?
But they will not do them.
What?
But they will not do them.
That's the problem with all people, man. The same spirits, man.
That's right.
Ezekiel speaking about this. Read.
For with their mouth they shew much love.
They what?
They shew much love.
Man, they got game around here, don't they?
Bring it out.
Read.
But their heart
Their mind, read.
goeth after their
They
covetousness.
going after their covenants, their jealousy, whatever they going through, man. It's not about Christ. Read.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
They don't want to do them, man. That's the whole thing with our people, man. They'll listen to everybody else, but they won't follow Christ.
Bring it out.
This is the whole thing we doing. We got to re-educate our people, man. We got to build. How we gonna run a kingdom with a bunch of ignorant people, man?
Bring it out.
We calling over to Asia, man, over there to Switzerland. Hey, what's good? What you know? Oh yeah, man, we were partying all week. What party y'all having? Oh, we just having parties, man. We decided to make us a new feast day. Let me get back with you. I'll let you. Yeah, go kill them all. Okay. Load up the troops and we finna go kill them all, man. That's how it's gonna be. We trying to get things, so we trying to build spiritual brothers up to be able to run things. Read,
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
He said it's gonna come. Read.
Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
They don't consider, man. Back to Mark, man, 7:7. They don't know that prophets be sitting right. It's because they too busy looking at us like the television.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Like the little young boy shot the boys up in the school, man. Just happened down here in Mansfield. Shot the, you know. And here go, Mama, I didn't know my son. He's not. Come on, you don't be knowing your children.
Bring it out.
They be out there commit pure hell. And he come home, yeah, Mama. I love you, Mama.
Bring it out.
They was out there bad as hell, man. Read,
St. Mark, chapter 7, verse 7. Howbeit, in vain do they worship, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
handed down doctrines they still doing in Israel, getting fed that bitter bread. That's all going on in the house, man.
Right.
It's not about Christ. About Christ, man, you're going to see love, man. Let me tell you something. I applaud y'all, man. I've been seeing a good movement lately, man, of people that don't deal with that. When looked in that mirror and they had to get themselves the golden hand.
That's right.
And they examine themselves, man. And I salute y'all for this, man. We went down there. We had a great Feast of Tabernacles, man.
That's right.
And we got a Passover coming up, man. We getting ready to go handle, man. And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all represent the power, man. Y'all continue doing that, man. Give me 1 Timothy, man, 3 and 7. Y'all continue doing the work, man. Because the Spirit is looking down upon the body, man, and knowing that we're about the body's work.
That's right.
We're not here, man, for to be seen of man.
Right.
Read this, Art.
1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 3. As I besought thee to abide still at Ephesus, when I went into Macedonia.
Hold up. Then Alex the freak come out of Macedonia.
Get out. Right.
And when you put that out there, man, they can't take it, man.
Bring it out.
You know, somebody be like, okay, I be doing the videos, I be saying, okay, I just hold up a little bit. And I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started doing these videos, they was 100,000 views. Esau making sure.
That's right.
Putting the block on us, boy.
Bring it out.
Our name don't pop up nowhere unless it's some garbage news.
That's right.
Read.
That thou mightest charge some that they teach no other doctrine.
They teach no other doctrine, man. See, they still teaching other doctrines. Read.
Neither give heed to fables.
Falsehood. Read.
And endless genealogy.
In his genealogy, man. Family tree. Well, show me. Read.
Which minister questions, rather than godly edifying, which is in faith, so do.
In faith, so do. Read.
Now, the end of the commandment is charity.
It's love. Read.
Out of a pure heart.
A clean mind. Read.
And of a good conscience.
A good conscience. Read.
And of faith unfeigned.
Unfeigned, man. Unfeigned. Unfeigned. Read.
From which some having swerved.
They fall from the truth. Read.
Have turned aside unto vain jangling.
Jangling, man. Jangling. Disagreement, man, with the body, man. Foolish talking. They do these things, man, so they can be seen. Read.
Desiring to be teachers of the law.
They want to, this is why you see all these brothers going out here creating camps. Read.
Understanding neither what they say.
They don't have no understanding. They just going out there trying to pull precepts by their phone or whatever they do. Read.
Nor whereof they are firm.
They don't proclaim, swear. And let me tell you something. A lot of these brothers, like I tell you, a lot of brothers are following eating death.
Right. Bring it out.
A lot of brothers and sisters out there eating death. And I don't know. Give me Mark 7 and 8. We're rolling through now. They eating death. And they following the traditions of man. And that's what they are here, eating death. Let me see. This a hog right here. It ain't death, is it? Let me eat this hog right quick. So I know we ain't worried about that, man. Read that up.
St. Mark chapter 7 verse 8. For laying aside the commandment of God.
See, they let me tell you something. When the commandments got strict orders, how we should conduct ourselves, how we should treat our wives, how we should deal with each other, they don't follow those.
That's right.
That's what you're seeing in the nation. Read.
Ye hold the tradition of men.
They're gonna follow that old man that they were. Or follow what other people have taught them. Read.
As the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do.
They do the same thing. They follow traditions. They don't follow Christ. Because if we all was to come together, we all got to be taught this word.
That's right.
That's why I tell y'all, everybody out there in the camp, they should always invite a friend to come.
Right.
You know, that's working. That's working. That's working for our sisters and brothers. Give me Sirach 19:25. We should all be working. We should all be working. Work, 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 work. Read this out.
Sirach chapter 19 verse 25. There is an exquisite subtlety, and the same is unjust.
See, people seek out things that have no understanding, but read.
And there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear. And there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment.
Read on.
There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit.
Y'all better watch these spirits, man. God, your spirits, read.
Casting down his countenance, and making as if he heard not.
See, all this that be coming out, they acting like they don't hear. They don't apply. Read.
Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware.
See, a lot of people don't understand. People take advantage of you. Before you even acknowledge, man, what's going on. Read.
And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning,
Read on.
yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil.
This is what you're saying. They stop following the commandments of God. They stop following the commandments. Mark 7 and 9. They stop following. They don't want to do what's righteous in God's eye. They want to do what's righteous in men's eye.
Right.
No matter what thing we got going on, a conversation can cure it.
That's right.
Even in your house, you married, a conversation can cure things.
That's right.
That's all. We can't be getting built up, man, ready to go to war over nothing. We got nothing. Read that,
St. Mark, chapter 7, verse 9. And he said unto them, full well, ye reject the commandment of God.
They reject the commandments of God. That's why they go astray. That's why they go off. Not wanting to follow what's in this book because they're not reading. They're too busy with their covetous spirit, with that malice in the eye, that hatred. Read.
That ye may keep your own tradition.
They want to keep their own tradition. Give me 1 Corinthians 12 and 10. And the thing, this is not hard, man. This is so simple. It's just like children's getting along in the house. You know how it is. You had your mellow yellow, your Mountain Dew in the refrigerator. One of your brothers or sisters went in there and sucked it down. And they sucked it halfway and put water in there. Come on, you know it's got to be some issue that day, you know what I'm saying? We got to go outside and settle this, you know.
That's right. That's right.
Money tight around here, man. I wanted my, you know how it is when they drink the children's last juicy juice up in there, man. You got to hear these babies hollering all day. Read this,
1 Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 10. To another, the working of miracles.
So he said, to another, the working of miracles, man. Don't y'all see we working these miracles, man? Bringing our people together, man. Showing them the way. Teaching them the word. That's working miracles, man. For y'all to be, this many people to be awakened in righteousness. Read.
To another, prophecy.
Prophecy. Different, we got different gifts. Read.
To another, discerning of spirits.
Discerning of spirits. Read.
To another, diverse kinds of tongues. To another, the interpretation of tongues.
Man, you got to have all this. Jump down to verse 28.
Verse 28. And God hath set some in the church.
In the congregation, read.
First, apostles.
Read on.
Secondarily, prophets. Thirdly, teachers.
Read on.
After that, miracles. Then gifts of healings, helps, governments, diversities of tongues.
Read on.
Are all apostles?
Are all apostles, read.
Are all prophets?
Are all prophets, read.
Are all teachers?
Are all teachers, read.
Are all workers of miracles?
All works here. Everybody want to be the same thing. They don't want us to be the same thing in this picture, man. We can't be the pinky, man. We want to be the whole hand. That's what's going on with Israel, man. Give me John 12 and 37. And you know, this is just straight love. Straight love, straight love, straight love. Straight, man. Caring about your brothers. Say I love about my brothers, man.
That's right.
Go all the way out for my brothers. Let them call me and say it's a war. You know I'm coming.
That's right.
Read,
St. John, chapter 12, verse 37.
Read on.
But though he had done so many miracles before them,
Christ done so many miracles, so much teaching before them. Read.
yet they believed not on him.
They still didn't believe. So if he did all this walking on water and turning water, they still didn't believe. Some madness going on, ain't it? Read.
That the saying of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled.
In Isaiah 53, read.
Which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report?
Who believe the truth? They don't want to believe the truth. They They want to stay unified in lies.
That's right.
Read.
And to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed?
Whom have the arm of the Lord been revealed? You think it's been Most High is not, the Son's not dealing with everybody, man.
That's right. Out.
You come in not righteous. You come in, want to be the apostle. You want to come in, you want to be the elder. You got different spirits on. You got to be dealt with. Get that off of you. Come in being a soldier.
That's right. That's right.
Come in here being an Israelite.
That's right.
Read.
Therefore, they could not believe.
They could not believe, man. Read.
Because that Isaiah said again, he hath blinded their eyes.
He blinded their eyes. This is why people can't see what we see. People can't see what you see.
That's right.
Because their eyes is blinded, man.
Right.
That means they have not the understanding to see. He did it to them. It's not for them. It's not our call. But we still show them love.
That's right. That's right.
Read.
And hardened their heart.
And hardening their mind, man. Read.
That they should not see with their eyes.
They can't even understand. They can't even comprehend. Read.
Nor understand with their heart. And be converted.
And be changed. Read.
And I should heal them.
And I should what?
And I should heal them.
Read on.
These things said Isaiah.
These things said Isaiah. Read.
When he saw his glory.
When he saw his glory. Read.
And spake of him.
See, we speaking of Yahawashi, man.
That's right.
See, we not in here following man, talking about man this, man that. We're in here speaking on the power, man. Come home, Israel.
That's right.
Come home, man. Isaiah 35:5. Let's get something. We're about to get out of here, man. Isaiah 35:5. Let's see what it says back here. Read that up.
Isaiah chapter 35 verse 5.
Read on.
Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened.
It's talking about you. It's talking about you. The eyes of the blind, the ones that didn't have the understanding, shall be opened. Read.
And the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped.
They're going to hear. They're going to hear. Read.
Then shall the lame man leap as an hart.
Let's just say the lame man. This is an unlearned man. Unlearned woman. They're going to leap as a deer. Read.
And the tongue of the dumb sing.
They're going to sing, man. They're going to sing. Read.
Or in the wilderness.
In the wilderness, in this dry place we in. Read.
Shall waters break out.
Understanding come to them. Read.
And streams in the desert.
And streams in this place, man. Most High giving all this water out, man. Our people don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want the truth.
Break it out.
Isaiah 57, 52, and 7. They don't want it. This is a fight, man. Guard your spirit.
That's right.
Guard your spirit. Isaiah 52 and 7. Read that up.
Isaiah chapter 52 verse 7.
Read on.
How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings.
See, we bringing good tidings, man. We bringing the good news, man. Read.
That publisheth peace.
That we publishes in peace. Read.
That bringeth good tidings of good.
Read on.
That publisheth salvation.
Read on.
That saith unto Zion, thy God reigneth.
Thy God reigneth. Thy God ruleth, man. Isaiah 29:18. See, we're not out here spitting about some miracles, man. We out here want you to get right, man. Read this out.
Isaiah chapter 29 verse 18. And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book.
Hold up. It say the deaf. So we've been thinking Christ, okay, you're deaf. Touch your ear. Oh, I can hear it now.
Bring it out.
See, I'm not talking about no miracles, man. Talking about people that get understanding.
That's
get
right.
Read. Read.
And the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness.
They're going to see out of obscurity, man, spiritual darkness, man. They're going to see, they're going to be able to understand what we bring it. And we're going to help build this nation, man. Read.
The meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord.
See, it's everything about the power. Read.
And the poor among men shall...
The poor in spirit. It's a lot of our people poor in spirit. Read.
Shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel.
See, you're going to rejoice in Christ. This whole thing is about glorifying Christ.
That's right.
We already revealed the man of sin.
That's right.
We on the move, Israel. And we out here, man. We're calling our peoples in, man. We're not about division. We're about unification of the nation.
That's right.
That's what we ready to get out of here. But see, the brothers and sisters that don't want to do it, they okay because they got a piece of job. See, but see, the Father and the Son is doing a lot about that now.
That's right.
Check it out, man. So.
That's right.